Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Gibson Mod Shop Collection Update. I'm your host, Seabus Brian from the rock band Sanitarium. Check us out at sanitariumrockband.com. I'm coming to you live from the Asylum Recording Studio. Check us out at asylumrecordingstudio.com, but you're not here for that. You're not here for me. You're here for the Gibson Mod Shop Collection. We've got 10 great guitars this week. Let's just jump right in. First one right off the bat, SG Standard 61 in what they call Midnight Pumpkin, $2,200. I really like the look of this. Look at this. It's got like an orange with a, it's got sparkle. Almost looks like that's an intonatable wrap tail. Look at that. Nice. But we got the sparkle. We got the orange around the perimeter there. Perimeter burst orange. We got the UFO knobs. Oh, yes. They're definitely digging into the holiday spirit now. Black pickguard with P90 pickups. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Refin. Full refin, I'm sure. Yes. Oh, and you get a stinger. Nice. Look at that back. I'd love to see this in a Les Paul, because I'm not a fan of SGs, but look at that stinger. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Button tuners. Not a fan of the button tuners either. But there you go. Oop, a little bit of a nick. And you get a nice case with it. But, it's still there. $2,200. Let's dive into this one. Gibson SG in Midnight Pumpkin. It's a 61. It's a 2022. And it has the P90 pickups. It weighs just a hair. Just a little bit over 7 pounds. Not bad at all. I'm surprised that's still there. I'm doing this update a lot later than I usually do. Hence the different format here. I had to sneak in and open up all the images. But let's continue, shall we? Our next guitar in line is the ES345 in Firefly Sparkle, $3,700. Look at that! It's got the sparkle top, very dark ebony finish, chrome hardware. We got the orange speed knobs. I like that. I like how that contrasts there. It's almost got like a yellow tinge to it. Maybe green. Maybe I'm seeing green here. Yeah, I think so. And then they got the split trapezoid inlays. And you got to know with a 345 at $3,700, it's going to be a full refin. Oh, yeah. Look at that back. Very nice. All the way up the neck, too. Very nice looking finish. Very nice indeed. Double binding. It's sort of a half yellowed, maybe. Maybe it's the flash. Maybe it's the picture or the camera. However you want to put it. The flash maybe drowned out that GIBS from the ambered over look there. Because you can see it sort of in the what do you call it? The dot of the eye. And that's not on my phone. Look at that. Maybe that's a reflection as well. Nice sparkle on the back. Looks like somebody replaced the nut. All right, what do we got here? 2021 ES345 in Firefly Sparkle. So that is sort of a green hue to it. You know, the way that fireflies are. Modifications consist of the finish, uncovered custom Bucker Alnico 3 pickups with amber speed knobs. It weighs a hair over 8 pounds. Like it a lot. $3,700. It is still there. One of the very few that I think are still there. Now this next one, I almost bought this one until I saw the P90s. And that it was a Les Paul special. I'm not sure why Les Paul specials cost as much as they do, but somebody got this one. It is a Les Paul special with cool flame. I like me some flames. I like the way they look. Although I think if I got a guitar with flames on it, I'd want it to go the other way so that it would look sort of right when you're playing it, you know what I mean? Going up instead of going sideways. But that is a nice finish with the clear knobs and the clear pickguard, although that pickguard looks a bit frosty, you know? A little dirty, maybe? But it has P90s, it has the wrap tailpiece without the lightning bolt. So, even before, or when I saw that, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to take this one because I'm not a fan of the P90s. But it is a full-on refin. I do like the way it looks. It's got the clear plastics, and it is a nice blue, and it looks like it has, yep, the ebony tuner pegs with the Gibson logo, sort of, what's it called, widowed, so to speak, the spray over with it. It's a good-looking guitar. If you're into Les Paul specials and P90s, you get a nice case with it. This is definitely something you should look for. Personally, I would take the pickguard off. It just doesn't look right to me. $2,000, somebody got it. 2021 Les Paul special with cool flame finish. Modifications consist of the finish, clear plastics, bumblebee capacitors, a Corian nut, and Gibson Deluxe tuners with black keystone buttons. It weighs just under 8 pounds. And it does have, yes, it does have the P90s with no special push-pull pots or anything. Okay, next, we got a bass. We got a bass in your face. SG bass in superb purple sparkle. That's almost a tongue twister. $2,300. Let's get a, ooh, I like this. I like this purple color. This is nice. Very deep, very, very grape purple. And it looks like we've got a Thunderbird pickup. And maybe a, what do they call that? Mudbucker? That is one secure pickup. Look at those screws holding that pickup down. It's not going anywhere. And I'm pretty sure this will be a full refin. Oh yeah, look at the back of that. Nice. I am digging this purple color. Very nice indeed. Did somebody... No, it's still there. Okay. Surprised? Surprised? Look at that. You can really see the purple there. And the sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. And you get a nice case with it. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? It's a 2020. Wow. 2020 SG. It's a bass. Superb purple sparkle finish. Sparkle, sparkle. The modification consists of the finish, a fancy bridge, bound fretboard, and a fancy nut. It weighs a hair over 8.5 pounds. Very nice, very nice. Was I right about the pickups? Let's find out. No, it just says rhythm SG bass and lead SG bass. Huh. Alrighty then. It looks like a Thunderbird pickup, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh, I see the pull pieces now. Okay. Alrighty then. Very nice looking bass. It's still there. $2,300 and it's yours. Next. We have an ES339 figured in Transgenta. Interesting, interesting. $3,300. This one's available still too. Maybe. I hit the refresh button. It might. Although I thought it was... No, okay. Maybe it is still available. This one's got like a blue hue to it, maybe? Kind of like that one, the one last week. Oh, what was that? It was it an SG, maybe? I can't remember. But there was a guitar last week that had a blue, like electric, or it had a blue hue to it. I like this top. Very nice looking top. Got the double bound pick guard. Got the reflector knobs. It's a nice looking, what was it, 339? Full refin. Look at this. Look at this. You could definitely tell there's a blue hue there. Interesting, interesting. Nice looking neck. And very rarely do they match that closely on these ES guitars. There we go. Here's the blue hue. I don't know if I'd like this, the completely different colored headstock. Interesting. Nice case. Now, you can't see that. Huh. That's intriguing. You can barely see the blue there. But here, bam. I'd like to see this guitar in person. What is it? What are they? It's Transgenta ES339. It's a 2023, 7.2 pounds. Just says the finish. Probably has T-type. No, it's got 57 classics. Nice. Still want to try some of those. Well, there you go. It's still there. If you're interested. Now, here we go. Now, when I saw this, well, it's the Les Paul Studio. Before I noticed that it was a studio, although I guess it may not make that much of a difference. But anyway, Grassland Camo Gloss. Now, there was a review online not too long ago of the new James Hetfield ESP, I think they call it Snakebite, in a camo. And it's a specific type of camo. Like, they actually put the name of the people who hold the camo name, patent, whatever, on the back of the guitar. And I forget which one. It starts with a K, I think. But I was like, oh, look at that. Oh, it comes with a government case. Oh, it's gone. Darg Narbit. I want one of those cases. Anyway, where was I? ESP. So I was thinking, it was like, ooh, maybe this is sort of a prototype for a James Hetfield, camo. Although I doubt they would do camo in both ESP and Gibson. Look at this. Oh, no, there's the other knob. I missed a knob. These knobs are neat. I wonder what those are called. Look at that. I don't know if I've seen those before. But I thought maybe it's a screwed up prototype to one of his upcoming signature, if he gets a signature, Les Paul. I'm not a fan of camo. This isn't really, this is nicely done. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not a fan of the look. And I'm kind of torn. Why would you not do the headstock? Doink, doink. Maybe the Gibson logo wouldn't come up on it. I guess it matches with the blacked out hardware. Let's take a dive into this one. It's $2,200. Somebody got it. It's a 2020 Les Paul Studio. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see this. Do the studios have the carved top? Doesn't look like it. Maybe a little hard to see, though. I don't think they've got a maple cap. Modifications consist of custom finish, burst bucker, 61 pickups. It weighs a little over 8.5 pounds. Black mini knobs. Okay, that's what they're calling them. Black mini knobs. Les Paul. Top maple. Okay, so maybe it does. It didn't look like it had a carve to it, though. And a 61s, which it already said. Miscellaneous. And it has the green case. I guess you couldn't get it to have the camouflage case. Well, there you go. Somebody got it. And hopefully, when they get it, they'll be very happy with it. Next. This one was tempting, too. Or tempting as well. And it's actually still there. So, yeah. $3,200. A little more than I should spend. You gotta keep it under control sometimes. Pumpkin Spangle? Pumpkin Spangle. Spangle? Spangle? Okay. I can't stop saying that word. Looks like we had a gold top to start with. Maybe. Excuse me. Woo! Looks like we might have had a gold top to start with. Looks like we have some VOS on the stop the stop bar tailpiece and the ABR1 bridge. Maybe gave it. Oh, is that the wood grain underneath? Maybe it didn't start off as a gold top. If that's wood grain, I don't know if that's... I'm intrigued. And the sides look like they're dark. I haven't looked at this yet. Pumpkin spangle. Let's see. Oh, is that blue? Oh, it is. How odd. It's a dark blue, but still it's blue. Sort of sparkle blue. What an odd finish. That might be why it's still there. Didn't do anything to the headstock. Boring. Let me go back. Wow, that was chewed up. Let me go back to this picture here. You can see the sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. Hard to tell what kind of color it is. Just a blue sparkle. And we got that. And then look at this. Goodness gracious. Somebody got hungry. Goodness. Missed their lunch break, though. I like the top. I'm not a fan of the back, though. That just... Doink, doink. Maybe if it had the stinger, you know, this color stinger. I know. I like stingers. Forgive. It's a neat orange, though. Especially if you can see... Okay. See the grain, the wood grain underneath. $3,200. It's still there, supposedly. Let me hit the refresh button just to be sure. It's still there. $3,200. It's a Les Paul Standards 50s from 2021. It has hand-wired 490R neck and 498T bridge pickups, 2 volume and 2 coil-splitting blend controls. It weighs 9.35 pounds. Did it say? Yeah, that's what it says. Okay. Yeah, I think the back is why it's still there. Oh, and I just noticed uncovered and covered. Why? Why? I don't understand that. Why uncover one and not the other? But I think it's because of the back here. Anyway, next. This one looks interesting. Grape Gush. They're really going for more grape colors this month, I guess you could say, than they are orange. ES 335, which is just fun to say. 335. We've got the gold hardware, which works nice, I think. Gold knobs. Yeah, I guess. I might have wanted to see it with a couple different colors. It's an interesting perimeter burst. I like to see this in person because I think it's got sort of a something to it. That looks cheap, and I know it's not. We got the gold hardware. Look at that neck, though. Nice. That looks like it would clean up real nice. Full-on refin? Definitely. And it looks like we might have a stinger of sorts. I'm not sure this purple is actually doing it for me. It's a little more of a lavender. But we do... I'm going to go to the other picture. Gold hardware everywhere. And we get the lavender stinger, which they don't show us the point. What's the point? Where's the point? Who's the point? Yes, snakes and dings. That's why they're here. Big case. You know what? That one's not bad. Hang on. No. See, maybe that should have been... Why did you do that? Okay. Stop it. I'm trying to do a show here, phone. Work. I think it would have been nice if this was that sort of same lavender color. Grape Gush. More like Lavender Gush, I think. $3,400. $335. Maybe it should have been $3,350. Just throwing that out there. It is a 2023. It has a back and stinger custom finish, gold hardware, Grover tuners, custom Alnico 2 pickups, and Bumblebee tone capacitors. It weighs 8.25 pounds. And it has a big, nice case with it. And it is still there if you're looking for a slightly lavender-colored ES335 with an interesting burst. Next, Les Paul Custom. So you know it's going to be at least $5,000. Yep, $5,300. Midnight metallic. It only has one pickup. Yep, only one pickup. Look at that though. That is a particularly good-looking blue. I like this. I'd love to see this one in person because it looks like it would just kind of shimmer blue, sort of like looking into the deep blue sea. I think maybe gold hardware on this would have been better. And a covered pickup. That looks kind of dirty, cheap. I got the gnarled knobs. I think gold hardware would have worked better on this. Full on refin. Even painted the back plate. And I think it has a demo shop serial number. Yep. It has DS78. I think we've seen 80. I don't know which ones we've seen because by the time I started paying more attention to which ones they were using, I should say. $5,300. It was like a little too late. Yeah. 2022 custom midnight metallic. I like the color. It has Grover tuners, custom bucker, Alnico 2 pickup in the bridge position. A single custom bucker. Yeah, I forgot. It weighs 9.2 pounds. That's a good weight. Yeah. With the custom bucker, it has master tone, master volume, so no splitting or anything. $5,300. And yeah, it's still there if you're looking for that kind of guitar. This one, it was really hard not to look at this one. I am looking at these first with you. Well, I don't know if you're looking. You know what I mean. I didn't look at them beforehand, except for that one with the blue flame, because when I was contemplating it. Les Paul, standards, 50s, Shutter, Sunrise, Burst. For $3,300. It is still there, really? Refresh. Nope, it's gone. I figured that one was gone. This one's interesting. Very, very... Wow. Okay. This one... Huh. Okay. Wow. I can see why someone picked this up. Just from, like, the transition here. Just follow this one... let's see. The volume, tone. The bottom right tone knob. Just follow that line. Interesting. Got black outline. Red, because at first I was going to say, well, they pinstriped a gold top, but now that red is there. Huh. Wonder why it fades up there at the top on the poker chip horn. Looks like somebody forgot to clean the pickup. Either that or it's VOS. All right, so we're looking at this two covered pickups. I really like the bottom part of it better than the middle part, but the whole thing works for me. If they didn't put bumblebee capacitors in this, then they missed on an opportunity. Okay, you ready? Here. Oh, sorry. That flicked a little too soon. They should have done the back. It's just a dark... Is that a stinger? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I think that's a hidden stinger. Let me know what you think. Kind of hard to tell. I don't like this back. I think this is what... Oh, no, somebody got it. They didn't do anything with the headstock. Standard 50s. I think that's a hidden stinger, so to speak. You probably, hopefully, see it better in person. Nice case. I like that top. Do you think they should have done the back, though? Doink, 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 doink. Done something with the back, maybe? maybe kept it the burst that was originally there, so to speak, if it was on both sides. Shutter Sunrise Burst. Whoever got this, if you feel like it, send me a notification. Send me some pictures because I'd like to see this one sort of out in the sunlight. It's a 2020 standard 50s. Modifications consist of the finish, Burst Bucker 1 in the neck, and a Burst Bucker 61 bridge pickup. It weighs 9 3/4 pounds. And mahogany top. Anybody see nothing? I already saw those. No push and pull pots or anything. Miscellaneous is AB1 bridge. That one's interesting. I just realized that I closed all those without choosing my favorite of the week. Man, that sucks because this is what's left over. The Firefly Sparkle, the base, that Pumpkin Spangle. Yeah, that's what's left over after last week. So and by the way, those pumpkin or those orange dream guitars are still there. They have not been gobbled up, and it's only 2 of them because if I remember well, they're numbered on the back, but not like a specific. Like it says 1. It doesn't say 1 of blah, and the other one says 2. So maybe I was going to start to say that not all of them have been released, but you don't know. So after closing all those, I apologize. I won't be able to pick my favorite. This one doesn't quite do it for me because of that back. The front is neat. But anyway, my apologies. I'm trying to figure out this new way of doing this because I can't do it at noon anymore. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And we will see you, so to speak, next time on the Gibson Mod Shop Collection Update with me, C-Bus Brian. As always, rock on.